See if we can switch this around in a second. That is Sacre-Coeur up there. So the reason that we're doing this, patrons voted for a live stream location because I said if we cross the $350 a month mark on Patreon, I would live stream a monument from the monument pole. But it made sense to do that at night because obviously more people are gonna be able to be a part of this if I do this later in the evening. So figured, why don't we live stream from Montmartre? We just did a meetup with Cheryl and a bunch of other people. What's up, Mike? JJ Groupie. It's good to see you on here, buddy. Yeah, so anyways, there's a bunch of us that are still with the stragglers, or the survivors, I should say, from the meetup are back there wandering. And so we lost a handful along the way, but maybe we just go for a stroll, walk up to Sacre-Coeur, talk about it a little bit, interact with you guys, and see what's happening from here. You see the musicians quitting already. That's sad. We'll see what else we find up here. So I'll give you a good view. Now the park that's over here next to Sacre-Coeur, that's in front of Sacre-Coeur, closes. So you can't go through the park when you're up here at night. Hey Patrick, hey Lulu, from Mexico. Glad you love my channel, thank you. So you can see that right here there's a stairwell to the left of the church. That'll take you all the way up. Is the Fonciliere still running?
I think it is.
So there's also this gondola system that'll take you all the way up, which I have never taken because only I'm just kidding. You can definitely take it if you want to, but the stairs are healthy. Yeah, it is a tourist thing. Tourists and grandmas. If you're a grandma, you're okay too. Or if you have other needs. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but you'll see it go here in a second. But these stairs going up to the left will take you up any time of the night. There's some others around it as well. But yeah, okay, let's see what else. What's up, Steve? See Steve Weaver in here. So here comes the Fonciliere. See how it goes. This is exciting. Really actually kind of wish I was riding in that thing now. I'm gonna ride it one of these days. I give people crap about it, but I've never ridden it. Sacre-Coeur. We can talk about Sacre-Coeur when we get up here in a second. Because a lot of people think it's a cathedral, which it is not. Do we lose people?
I think we lost half the group to the gondola.
No.
Oh, they went to the gondola? Just as we were making fun of people going to the gondola. Boone here just started his own personal YouTube channel as well. You want to give it a plug as you're trying to go up the stairs?
My name is Jason Boone. Watch my channel, thank you.
I will try to, you got to remind me to link, I will try to remember to link.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I'm subscribed to him, so just go to my subscriptions. You'll find it pretty quickly. Jason Boone. I keep thinking of Bowie every time I
get the Jason Bourne jokes all the
time. Jason Bourne, you know his name. All right, but you can see we're getting closer. This thing is way up here. Look at these guys, they're making it. Nobody down there though. Please do let me know what questions you have as we're going. Any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, Snyder marks, hallucinations, whatever you got, we'll take them. And we'll see if we meet the others up here at the top. Just keep peeling people off, the more physical this gets. The tram from the Grand Budapest Hotel, I wish it was, Kevin. That would be amazing. I'm sorry, Tori, that you couldn't make it to the meetup. Hopefully you'll make it to the next one. Hey, Lenara. From Brazil, we're going up to Sacre-Coeur right now. So we're currently in Montmartre, effectively. We got off of line 2 at Anvers. And we are currently walking up the stairs from Anvers to Sacre-Coeur, which I believe is closed by now. I don't know what time they actually close it, but you'll see why we're coming up in a second. The view of the city is amazing. Sacre-Coeur is one of those. Hey, congratulations. We just climbed 248 steps. The beer part sounds good too, but we can't do that yet. Okay, so now we're gonna finish it off to like 258 or something. More than that. But you'll see, this is one of the views that I put in my like 5 views of Paris video because it's a free, nice view of the city from just up under the church. But if you can go up the church, which I've never done yet, but it's supposed to be a fantastic view of even more of the city because you don't have buildings and trees blocking your views, which this does a little bit. Just waiting for people to show up here now. You can see through there. Is that Notre Dame? Illuminated. Yep. That blur right there. Hi Katie from Ireland. And Angela from Canada. And Nonstop Paris from Paris, who should be here with us right now. But you never know. Anyways, I don't know what those guys are talking about. I think we've got our friends coming up to join us here in a second. This is exciting. Well, is it? I was being sarcastic and then I realized it didn't sound sarcastic and now we're in trouble. So, Sacre-Coeur, we're right here. What's up, Patrick? Not bad. We'll go up a little bit closer to it here in a second. It's pretty beautiful. So, Sacre-Coeur is a basilica, not a cathedral. There's only one cathedral in any given city, usually, I think. There may be an exception to that. Don't call me out on it if there is. But the cathedral is going to be the home of any given cardinal. The seat, it's the seat of the cardinal in the city, right? Or the bishop, which a cardinal is just a bishop with a red hat. But anyways, it's going to be the seat of the bishop in the city.
No, I'm kidding.
This is, this is a basilica. So basically any other big church, Americans in general mislabel big old churches like this as cathedrals because we don't know any better, because we just build churches out of plywood and hope they don't fall over. But this is just basically a church. However, Sacre-Coeur is called a basilica because it's basically a special distinction that's given to a church by the Pope just to say that it stands out. And it's kind of like a mark of favor or a badge. If you play video games, you can unlock the basilica badge if you play hard enough. So I don't know if they can unlock any badges. I also felt some vibrations so we can see what you guys are saying aside from that. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's my second favorite church in the city. It's competing with Notre Dame for me. Like Notre Dame is, if you go inside Notre Dame, I think Notre Dame is incredible. This one is just dramatic for every intent and purpose, from where it's sitting on the hill to what it looks like, both with the pollution that ends up bringing out a lot of the contours, which is not how they intended it to be, but that's kind of cool nonetheless, to just the way that it stands on top of the hill and is just generally gorgeous. We're still waiting on the rest of our team. Unless they decided to leave us without saying they were leaving us. See if I missed any questions. 4 to 9 p.m. That's pretty good, Cheryl. It's true. She did pretty well. Hey, Paul. Good to see you as well. And Steve, the water tower just a block north. Oh, that is a cool structure. I think we're gonna walk over there here shortly. We'll walk around the church here in a minute. We're just kind of waiting for, we think, people to catch up to us. Yeah, the pansies, exactly. So while we're waiting for them, we're just gonna take a couple steps over here so you guys can see the view of the city from up here, which is not too bad. That's just a sample of it. And the dudes down here hanging out, the bro dudes. And then, you know, lots of drinking and stuff going on down there. It's a place. I think all the guys who sell beer are gone by now, but you know, if you wanted to get a really cheap, crappy beer, you could just wait here for somebody to walk by with an ice bucket full of beer, and they would hook you up. Also, you probably can't see me because I was super backlit there, but there you go. Want to get going, want to get around this thing. There is Hardware Society. The coffee shop that I was talking about earlier is up here as well. So if you come up here to Sacre-Coeur, Sacre-Coeur is right here, and then you come down these steps onto the street that we're on right now, or you come up the Foncelière, the gondola right here, and just walk straight down here, and it's going to be around to the left. So you'd go around Sacre-Coeur to the left. You see the orange like wedge of a building right there that's famous and looks beautiful. You'd go to the left of that, and that'll take you to Hardware Society, which is some really good coffee, and they've also got some really tasty food as well. So they didn't come up on the Foncelière. Il n'était pas sur le Foncelière?
Speaking French or English?
I can speak whatever language you want.
French, if you want.
Chinese, ni hao ma.
French, I'm fine.
Where they weren't on the thing?
I don't know, no.
Huh.
So maybe the next one.
Okay, we'll wait for another 30 seconds to a minute. There, no, what? No, yes, there they are. Over here.
You recognize that hat anyway.
Yeah, you can recognize Alex's hat from a long ways away. Michael Costa, hey, good to see you, dude. And Steven and Lou. There you go. Hey, you guys. Just catching up on the comments in here. Did you guys take, how was it?
It was efficient.
Efficient? There you go. I've never taken it before.
That's about as good as it gets.
That's not bad. Okay, so what we'll do from here, you can see down here, Envers is just down there. And we walked up here and then came up the side. But from here you can also see Notre Dame in the distance, as well as the Pantheon is over here. But up, it's really hard to see stuff when it's really this dark though. That's not Saint-Sulpice. Can't see it quite from here. We'll go around just a little bit farther. And then we'll go up and around and we'll see if anything's going on in the Artist Square. I have a feeling they're probably closing that down a little bit by now as well. The top of this hill kind of shuts down a little bit earlier.
The Marché de Noël there. So
Are
we're
they?
gonna have like mulled wine.
Is it
and
open?
stuff. December 1st.
December 1st, not yet. So I'm glad they're still doing their Christmas market. They're not doing them anywhere from here. So you can see Tour Montparnasse over here in the distance. The Eiffel Tower is just on the other side of this building, so you're not going to get to it. unfortunately. You're not gonna be able to see it from here, but if you walk up this street, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. It's gonna be really small on this camera though, so we're not gonna worry about it. And yeah, it's a little bit hard to kind of pick out all the stuff in the dark here, but you have a really nice view of a lot of the city from up here. So highly recommend it that you come up here and check it out. It's one of my favorite views. Alrighty, up the stairs. Just one more set of stairs we go. You guys ready to do some stairs?
We live in Montmartre. We live on stairs.
You live on stairs. You did just take the car up though.
Because we never have.
I know, neither have I. I kind of want to at some point. You guys need a photo together?
Let's see what it's actually like.
Okay. Here, I can take a photo really quickly. It'll be a photo in a photoception.
Do you want me to take a photo? Like, want me to film you taking a photo?
Oh no, I got this.
Okay.
Live streaming it. Okay, we're gonna see how this goes. I gotta pay attention to the right camera though. And you need the flash on, which is right here. Doop. On, boom, okay. 3, 2, 1. There we go, let's do one closer. Beautiful, not a problem.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, let's mount the stairs. Every time I think about that, that always makes me think of Batman. Mount the curb! Okay. Yeah, it's a great view. I think it was, who said that? Lily from Brazil? Somebody from Brazil. Lenara. Yes, Lenara. See you, Tori. Thanks for dropping by for a second. You can see the moon over here too. It's pretty incredible. Looks like the doors are all shut. Even if we could go into Sacre-Coeur, they don't allow you to take photos or videos from inside, so not to disappoint, but that wouldn't work out. But here you go. It's pretty cool. It's a really neat building. I don't know what this is over here. I'm guessing that this is where we've got some clergy living. I've never known that for sure though. If anybody knows, feel free to leave a comment. And yeah, you can see so much of the city from up here. Beautiful. He's a nice.
It's very nice.
He's a nice. Very nice. Okay, so we'll go around and see the water tower. You guys have been to the water tower.
I don't know if I have.
Really? Sweet, we're introducing Jason to some fun things. Oh, there's the Eiffel Tower straight through there, sparkling even. Whoa, super zoom. Way easier to see when it's sparkling. Oh, go around this. Don't want to get in the way. So, this is up, they'll have a Christmas market up here on December 1st. That's what it sounds like, which is good because they're not running the one in the Champs-Elysees this year. So I'm fortunate because it's really cheesy, but it's a lot of fun when they do. If you want to go into the church, just since we're doing a tour here, you go up these stairs and in, and the door right there to get in. But if you want to go up to the top, to the dome, oh, we're still zoomed in, aren't we? There we go. If you want to go, dang it, did it again. If you, oh, this is not going to be good if it keeps doing this. Okay, sorry guys. You would go up here, and then otherwise you'd go around to the side to get into the dome. That'd be the thing. I don't know why this thing keeps zooming in and out so dramatically. Did it do it again? It did. This is the problem, you guys. Sorry, my phone is on the fritz apparently. If you're getting a really, really massive close-up of my eye right now, I am really sorry. Get a little bit of a panorama here as we go around. Yeah, there are a few really old. Well, are you talking about this guy right here? That's the church that used to sit on, well, it still sits on top of the hill, but it's definitely been dominated by this guy. Huh? I've got Nordic blood in me. What can I say? This red door is one of my favorites too. It's not illuminated right now though. Especially with like the pollution. So this church is all white. That black is not intentional. That's from the pollution. And they wash it off every once in a while. Makes for a very dramatic change when they do. So there's an older church right here. And then the back tower of this guy. And then the water tower that Steve was talking about is off to our left, and we'll go there here in a second. This is really fun. I love this church. I haven't been up here in a long time. Your apartment's completely black inside? Well, you should stop smoking inside, Cheryl. That would help. Okay, so there you go. This is not the smoothest footage, sorry. But you get the idea. I can't film anything while I'm doing this either. That's the problem. And then down and around. Are we losing our Canadians? We're gonna walk towards the Artist Square, I think. You guys you want to keep going? You're more than welcome to. I just thought you maybe you were leaving.
No, that's where we're going.
Ah, oh, there are Christmas lights up here already too. least you're getting a stroll through Montmartre with us tonight, so that's nice. It's a very wet stroll.
Very, very cold.
We have an Australian who's struggling with the colds. It's understandable.
I live in this just right off at the end of this Adobe Square.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you live just over here?
Yeah, I live just over here.
I'm jealous. I would love to live up here. Absolutely love to live here. We got a nice shot of the church behind us. Are there artists at this time? I don't think so. I think that that's all going to be shut down by this time. What time is it right now? Like 10 o'clock? Yeah, they're going to be gone. We'll see. It's pretty quiet up here. On top is fairly quiet later at night. All the really active and local bars are not on top of the hill, so you have to go down a little ways. Georges Jaffran is probably the direction you want to go. It's the metro stop on the north side of the hill, which you can see out the north that way. And, wait for this guy. The water tower that we're looking for is just over here. There it is. There you go, Jason. Boone. The water tower. He hasn't seen it yet. So there we go. Le water tower. Pretty sure it's not Le water tower, but you get the idea.
Yeah, how do you say water tower?
That's what I was just wondering. Le tour.
Chateau d'eau.
Chateau d'eau.
Chateau d'eau.
You probably could say Chateau d'eau. Is that Chateau d'eau? Le tour d'eau.
Water tower in French.
Tour d'eau?
Yeah, Chateau d'eau.
Chateau d'eau?
Chateau d'eau is a metro station.
Well, yeah, but it's named after a physical
Yeah.
location.
Yeah.
So this is a Chateau d'eau, or
Yep.
it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Chateau d'eau. There you go. The French lady on board. What's up, Doc? Welcome to the live stream. Some beautiful.
It's water. The water is stuck on the top.
Yeah. Tourdeau.
Yeah. Okay.
The Quebecois version.
The Quebecois version is Tourdeau. In
Is
France,
Tourdeau.
we say Chateau d'eau.
The more that's like taken almost more from the English in a way. Like a literal translation. That's what I was going for at least.
There's translations that exist.
There are between those two. Okay, so we'll make our way towards the artist square here. You guys are also getting random little like cross-cultural translation chats. It's happened a lot. When you're hanging out with people who speak different versions of the same language or grew up with different versions or from different parts of the world, you always end up with really weird ways of saying things you've never heard before, which is great because then you learn stuff. We got a little bit of street art over here too, and some just straight up graffiti it looks like. But these guys are all over the place right now, these wall people. I don't know what they're called. They don't last super long though because they're made out of paper, so some form of paper, so I don't know how long it lasts. This is very super classic Montmartre Parisian for those of you who are jonesing for it. Do make sure to like the video if you haven't liked it yet. We're at a paltry 8 likes. I haven't even said anything. Usually it's like a competition to see how high we can get on the likes. I feel like we started a little bit late though for that. Look at this. Oh, there are a couple artists still here. Ah, there's a guy right here ready to draw you. Yeah. Moi, pas moi, mais peut-être quelqu'un d'autre. Not bad. So this will be loaded with artists half the time. I don't know how that works. The breakdown, it's like half the time it's artists and half the time it's restaurants. All the restaurants will put tables out here and then it's loaded with that. So I don't know how they determine what days are what, but getting ready for the Christmas market. It's looking pretty Christmassy. You got Sacre-Coeur back over here, over the older church that I don't know the name of, that I should know. What's the name of that church?
Not a tour guide.
We could have probably walked right past it and seen it if I was paying attention. 870 years old though. That is an old church. Huh. This is Artist Square, so there you go. Not bad. Any questions? I haven't seen any questions pop through yet. Well, I've seen a couple and we've answered. In the summer Artist Square is active. Yeah, it's active later when it's warmer and lighter out, for sure. And then you get some sweet accordion action over here. And then some decently but slightly overpriced restaurants around. You're on the treadmill watching this. Yeah, there you go. Nicole, I'm happy that we could give you like the VR version of taking a walk run through Montmartre. That's good. So if you go down here, the tragic thing, there is a Starbucks down there, along with a few other things that you could go for, but maybe shouldn't. And that's that. I don't know. That was basically all I had planned. And what do you guys feel? Do you feel like walking down to Moulin Rouge, or I'm sure you guys don't feel like walking down to Moulin Rouge?
Walk to Moulin Rouge, we're gonna go the other way.
Okay, because I don't. Well, what else? Any other suggestions for where we should go from here?
Oh, it's really dark now, but there's beehives down there, but they're
funny?
We can go check that out. Can you see them when it's dark out? Yeah, down in the gardens, right? The big gardens. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Let's start walking that way because Moulin Rouge. We can end at Moulin Rouge, and that puts you right back on the metro.
Someone just lost money.
Basically, down the hill. You'll follow? Okay. What's that?
We may leave at some point.
You leave whenever you feel the need to leave. We're taking a quick powwow break. I realize this is still live, don't worry, but it's a YouTube live stream. I'm looking forward to figuring out how best to do these because I've been thinking about doing live streams, wandering around, like actually exploring Paris live. But I need to do a little bit more research to make it that much better. I don't even know that church's name. What's wrong with me?
And enjoy your night.
Yes, it's not super far. The direct route would be go straight down and jump on at Pigalle, and we're gonna walk to Blanche. So it's not that far. They're actually pretty close. The line 2 stops up here really close.
I'm gonna head
City map right now. She doesn't trust Google.
She doesn't trust Google Maps.
No way.
Fair enough. I don't like City Mapper as much, but people swear by it, so. There we go. But let's see, Michael Costa. There will be Christmas markets around the city, yes, just not in the Champs-Élysées, unfortunately. Yeah, and yes, Starbucks are everywhere. Glad you're Jones and Maggie.
Do the Parisians like Starbucks? Because in my city,
yeah?
Saint-Germain-en-Laye,
they don't?
No, they like
they
McDonald's
go crazy
and
for
Starbucks are packed all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
yeah.
I had to go walk by McDonald's and like all the young teenagers.
It's like the cool place to be.
You can't even get a seat in there.
The thing about McDonald's that's weird for me. Bye guys, thanks for hanging out. The crazy thing about McDonald's that's weird for me, especially in my neighborhood, but all over, like you're saying, is that the most attractive people in my neighborhood are in McDonald's. It's the exact opposite. Dude, see you soon. It sounds like I'm gonna be hanging out with your dog soon too, so.
I heard about that.
Yeah, do I need to give you guys my number, or you just contact me about the dog situation?
Follow your vlog and find out if your papers fall.
They have, sounds good. They have a blind and deaf pug that's adorable and needs watching, and I might babysit for soon. So.
He's a serious cuddler.
All right, sounds good. See you guys. All right, we'll start walking down the hill and get out of the wind a little bit. For those of you who are bundled in. You're heading. Oh yeah, because you live right here.
Yeah, I live.
Okay. Yeah, it's great to meet you too. Too bad none of this will be in the vlog, but see ya.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, we'll continue on down this way.
All right, Jay, I think we're taking off.
You're gonna take off this way? Okay.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. You're gonna go back to Ambert?
Yeah.
Okay. See you guys.
Thanks again.
Yeah, it was good to meet you. We'll see you soon. Alrighty, we'll walk down the stairs. And then there were 3. Constantly paring down. Alright, let's see if we caught it. We're up to 38 people watching right now. That's pretty impressive. Ashley, I think the lights are for Christmas. That's what you're asking. She said, what are these pretty lights? C'est quoi les lumières jolies? I actually didn't remember what she said, but something like that. You can see you can get your caricature done. Howdy from Washington, Geo Nerd. Jay, when you're going to tell everyone that we're now an item, that we're an item now, you have to tell everybody, you have bigger announcements to make, Cheryl. Sooner. Oh, there's a squiddy up here. Right up here. I should not zoom in. We already learned that lesson. Sorry. Oh, dang it. Shoot. Okay, I think I fixed it. Squiddy up there though.
Those are squiddies today with nothing on it. It's completely blank.
Oh yeah, those are fun too. There's squiddies of all kinds around.
Is there a squiddy?
Yeah. He does some that have nothing on them sometimes. Around and about. I mean, it could be a fake, but who knows? And down we go. There we go. Z-Day is all over the place too, but he's not the most creative, but you'll see him all around. It's this evil hat and mustache combination. Most of his art just says, Je suis Z-Day. That's it. Like, Mama, Papa, Je suis Z-Day. Things like that. Mom, Dad, I'm Z-Day. Alrighty, so we're going down now, obviously. I don't know if I need to narrate the more obvious parts. This is romantic though. How's it going, guys? Ça va? C'est incroyable, bien fait. Ouais, excusez-moi, bien joué. Désolé. I always forget that bien fait is sarcastic, and I always screw that up. So, what was that? What were you saying? That guy is definitely earning his brownie points with every step. Yeah, exactly. Okay, you want to carry you all the way up. Alrighty. Yeah, that guy's definitely got some endurance, as for sure. Alrighty, so we're gonna walk down through Montmartre a little bit towards Moulin Rouge is going to be our end goal, and Pigalle is closer to us, which will be a little bit of the red light district. So you will see, if you're under 18, we're about to walk by some sex shops and stuff. So don't watch. The rest of you, you know, you're adults. You do whatever you want. Let's see. It's really nice. I would love to live up here. I love this cat too, by the way. It's a big cat. Space Invaders, always finding more. Always finding more Space Invaders. Hummus where is the best? Cheryl, hummus where is the best? What are you talking about? You're making no sense. Okay, so we get a little bit more of a view when we go down these stairs over here. We'll see what happens. There's a really good sushi. Well, I've never had it before, but there's a sushi place that I want to try. It's like 45 euros. You sit down and then you just eat whatever they feed you. I really want to try it. You do not choose. They just feed you whatever's freshest, I think. Let's see. Citizen of the EU. Oh, the hummus. Who's hummus? Keep missing the hummus comments. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you made some hummus. That'd be good. Hey, there's like an open mic or something going on in there. That's fun. I should probably watch where I'm going as we go down these stairs. Okay. Montmartre is a really fun neighborhood though, by and large. Pretty lively. We were talking about it earlier. I think this would be my number 2 place to live. Cheryl and I are probably gonna make a video, because we're gonna make a video sometime soon about apartment hunting in Paris. I don't know if we'll talk about it in that or something else, like a different video, but where we would like to live in Paris. Completely different places. I would love to live in Paris in like the République d'Oberkampf area. Be really nice. Lots of nightlife. Really lively. Fun. So is Montmartre though as well. Montmartre's a really fun place to be at night by and large. Just have to deal with the hill. Aside from that, it's really great. And then outside of that, I think, well, and I'd want to live on the north side of the hill because that's, again, more lively and more local. What we're walking into now kind of gets a little more touristy. And then what would be my third? I don't know what my third would be. Bastille area? Yeah, the Bastille area. Maybe Ile Saint-Louis, but Ile Saint-Louis is a little bit too quiet for me and way too expensive. So there's that. Ice cream for you. Pizza. All right, we're getting there, don't worry. We're just walking through the streets. See if I missed any other questions or comments. Oh, I'm sorry you couldn't make the meetup either. Wish you could. There's fun little restaurants all through here, which is really nice. Whereas if you go to my neighborhood, you're stuck. If you're hungry late at night in my neighborhood, you're done. Just got McDonald's, which we were just talking about. You got McDonald's and 1 kebab. Usually. They're not always open though. So here you go, making our way down. I think we're gonna be heading down much closer to Pigalle, and then we'll walk over to Blanche from here. Michel Derbet, Etienne Marcel, Beauregard, Phil de Calvaire. That's Nonstop Paris's picks. Hey Sarah. Yeah, I've never done this live out and about thing before either. So that's what I was talking about too. In the spirit of talking about improvements to make, what I'm thinking I'll do in the future is go prepare a little bit more of an actual presentation of an area, because I know some stories from up here, not a ton, but if I would like do a little bit more, ooh, Space Invader, I already have that one, thankfully, because otherwise I'd be a little frustrated. Yeah, just go walk through, tell stories, introduce you guys to different parts of Paris. Not a bad way to walk around and spend some time, just see what's going on. There's a church over there that's kind of cool, but we're making our way down, so we'll keep doing that. Here's some jewelry for you ladies, with some ballerinas. Ballerina jewelry. Huh, who knew? I'm gonna start a jewelry vlog now. It's gonna be my thing, just you watch. It's not gonna be my thing. I mean, I could just keep talking, which is probably what I should do. I've been to Lou's here. Lou Pichoun. Pichoun? I don't know. It's okay. There's like a good swath of okay through areas like this. Now I'm gonna start sounding like a snob though, so let's just not do that. But this is kind of fun. It's a good spot. You wanna live in Versailles, Michael? Sushi resto would be good. If you drink every time a Space Invader pops up, you just missed one back there. There's another one around here somewhere too. If you guys want to start drinking when you start seeing Space Invaders, this could get messy really quickly. Remember, we're almost to the red light district and sexy things, so I won't show anything explicit, don't worry. This is not that kind of channel, but avert your eyes if you're sensitive to these things. getting soon. You can see we're starting to, there's some pink stuff over here. It's not sexy yet, but it's pink. Uh oh, this is a dead end. Go through here. Whoa. No, that's some foot footage because it wouldn't be a live cast for me if you didn't get foot footage. Alrighty. Getting closer. So, during Fête de la Musique, actually, there's some really fun bars up here. During Fête de la Musique, I think this is the street we ended up on for a while. We had a really, really cool live band that was just down here with trombones and tubas and all kinds of crazy stuff, making a huge ruckus. And every time a car came through, they had to park. They'd still play, and they would just kind of park in the car, go through, and everybody like would slap the car as they went through. It's really, really fun. If you ever come to Paris, you only have one night out of the year to come here, I would argue Fête de la Musique is the night to come. If you like music, you like walking through large crowds of people. If you don't like those things, yeah, avoid it at all costs. But other than that, it's really, really fun. I don't even know what's going on over there. I'm not gonna make conjecture. So, okay, this is not the street I thought it was, but close. Getting close. National, oh, to find stuff, that'd be good. Chug a beer during the live stream? You probably could. Which walk was the last you took in Paris? Up here in Montmartre? Steve, you said something about taking the last walk up here in Paris. Oh no, this was it. This was where we were. It wasn't totally off base. So we're down near Pigalle now. Let's walk through the madness. These guys are just being good sports following me. This is a great bar. The Forum, or the, I think, how do you, Forum, I think. I actually don't know what the name of this cafe is because I can't read that squiggle, but this is a great spot. It's just really nice inside. It has some decent beer. Maybe we'll end up back here. We're gonna walk over, like I said, to Moulin Rouge, and then we'll call it quits. That's gonna be another 5 minutes of walking, so you're almost free to go. Here we go, green light. It was green. Well, now it's not. You're being polite and yet a lawbreaker all at the same time. Alrighty. The sad thing is, like I said, none of this footage, I can't use any of this footage for my vlog, so for those of you who are gonna watch my vlog tomorrow, this whole part basically didn't exist. Okay, so one of the funny thing I will say about the red light district is there's a really tall building, I don't know how many stories, 5 or 6 stories, called the Sexodrome. And I laugh every time I see it because for those of you who have seen, for those of you who grew up on Ninja Turtles, if you grew up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you might immediately think of Krang's Technodrome. So I just kind of always imagined that when Krang got out of crime, he retired and opened a sex store and called it the Sexodrome. It used to be outlined in red, now it's outlined in white, which makes it a little bit less cheesy. It's still pretty cheesy, but yeah, that's the random nerdy laugh that I always had when I saw it. Yeah, that's it. Plenty of kebabs around here. We're dying for a kebab, which I might be. You can see the Sexodrome off in the distance, that really tall white building over here. If you haven't hit like on the video yet, I don't know if it matters or not, but it's just kind of fun to see the likes go up. Helps me to know you guys are really there. Okay, let's see. Who's he with? Wait, who, me? The Fourmi. Oh, there you go. Aline knows the Fourmi. I love it. It's a great spot. I'm currently with Alex and Shaylee. I'm currently with Shaylee. Where'd Alex go?
Toilet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like 1 minute ago, so it's fine.
So should we wait for him here?
Yeah, I think. Like,
why didn't he say something?
At, like, Moulin Rouge.
Did he know that he knows we're going there?
Yeah.
Does he know how to get there?
I don't know.
Maybe we should wait for him here.
Maybe we should.
Where did he go in?
No,
that
like,
giant sign that says pub?
Yeah, public thing.
Okay.
Right there.
Well, we're gonna wait for him here. We've got a little intermission, a potty intermission. Shaylee, why don't you do you want to tell him something about yourself?
Not really. No.
Okay, well I can turn the camera back away from you. It's fine. So we're basically, Pigalle right here is a metro stop. There's a lot of really good stuff around here too. So this area is famous because actually during World War II, the GIs referred to this as Pig Alley because it was the red light district back then as well. And obviously lots of kind of gross things happen here. Although this place is definitely calmed way down. It's not gross as it used to be in the past. It's kind of just toned down a little bit. Who knows why? But there's a good taco place down there that I've been to. Hey Jody. There's a great taco place just down here called El Nopal. And then if you go to the left, it's actually easier if you go this way. There he is. If you go this way, then you'll find KV Coffee, which is also really, really good coffee. And I do enjoy it. There's a Batman faux Space Invader right over there. Uh oh, there's styles are coming up. Oh crap. Camera problems. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Figured out. And there's a real Space Invader right there for those of you drinking every time you see a Space Invader. It's that cassette tape looking thing on top of the street sign over there. They're everywhere. And I know where a lot of them are. Every day, more and more every day. So now we're getting into the sexy stuff. Boobs are totally normal in France, so you'll see boobs everywhere, even painted on stuff. They don't hide nipples here like we do in the States, but the rest of them should be hidden generally. Looks like kind of a fun place to sit and eat and watch stuff. Anyways, this square, even though it's more famous for its nasty, has a lot of really cool, fun, not nasty stuff going on as well. Good coffee and some good food, so just so you're aware. Anyways, some good stuff down here. We're getting close. What we might do is walk in the middle, because that'll reduce the amount of noise that we're hearing from people walking by us. Give us a little bit of a better view of everything else. So we'll go up here. I think they're just following at this point, so I'm not too worried about giving them instructions. You can see, so we've got, I don't even know what that is actually, but it's got sexy signage. The Sexodrome is over here. We'll try to go get a good view of the Sexodrome, and you can see all kinds of other, ooh, that's a Space Invader I don't have. Crud, I'm gonna have to come back and get that. I don't have that one, and I can't get it now because I can't open the app because we're doing this instead. It's okay, give me a reason to come back here, find that, and then get Mexican food. This is working out okay. It's a good plan, I like it. Probably when I come back from the States, which if you haven't seen, I released the West Coast road trip tentative plan on Patreon. There's a link to it on today's vlog, I'm pretty sure. You can go click on that and check that out to see what dates we're gonna be in what cities on the West Coast. And if you wanna join us for that, we would love to see you. This meetup went pretty well. I think these guys enjoyed it. Granted, I'm shedding them as I go, but you know, some people like to sleep and I can't blame them for that. So we'll come around here. That's another thing you'll notice on these newsstands that you wouldn't see back like in the States or even in the UK. They have pretty much straight up porn on the outside of those, so you can be aware. But this is the Sexodrome in all of its ridiculous garish glory. It's terrible. I'm gonna eat nachos literally every day, Jody. Every day when I'm in the States. It's gonna be nacho mania. I won't stop eating nachos. They're gonna be amazing and glorious, and I'm gonna eat them all. So the Sexodrome, yeah, that's it right there. I'm sure Krang is inside plotting the demise of the world as we go. There's another question I saw in there. I'll check that out while you guys check out these sexy places over here. I come back pretty much in the middle of December. Just right after the middle of December is the answer to that question. So yeah, you can just see lots of just random sex shops everywhere. It's basically it. Kebabs. There's a sushi place over there. Ooh, is that a Japanese buffet? Buffet, in by and large, just a bad word, but I don't know why that caught me off guard completely. I don't think I've ever seen a Japanese buffet before, have I? I don't know that I have. Got our supermarket here as well. Not real supermarket, but all kinds of stuff. So not in Paris on the 9th? No, definitely not. Oh, you gotta go hang Christmas lights, Steve? Okay, well, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the Bay Area, buddy. Well, that'll be good. To get an idea, some of these bars, there's some really cool bars up here too. There's a place up next to Moulin Rouge called Le Boucan, which is a really fun bar, and I really like that one. 4+ miles and counting, keep you motivated. Oh, right. You gotta keep running. I'm guessing is you're talking about running. Oh, Nicole, you're at 4 miles now with your run? Good job. Keep it up. See, we're walking and running together. This could be, you watch this while you run. That could be the thing. Like, let's go for a run together through Paris. Wouldn't that be distracting? You'd probably hurt yourself if you're actually running. What was I talking about? Something to do with, oh, bars up here. There are some cool bars. So the For Me we saw, which I really like. I found that with some friends a few years ago, and it took me months to find it again. Like, I actively was trying to find it for a long time, and wound up finding Le Boucan, trying to find that place. So I brought a couple friends, my friend Hannah, some of her friends, while they were visiting Paris. We went there. It's right near Moulin Rouge, and that's where I actually got asked for my number by a Moulin Rouge dancer, which is a story that I've never told and probably won't tell. Probably, it's a good story. Doesn't really fit in the vlog, though. So interesting times all around. So the Chat Noir, for those of you who have seen the poster, there's the bar, the famous Chat Noir. So we've gained a new follower. She was freaking out with some other people, but oh no, there she goes. Okay, I was worried that was going to turn into a thing. Don't know what she's on. It's something. Anyways,
don't know what the problem is.
Some people were trying to help her back there, and she was making lots of violent motions and some noises, and hope she's okay, but she's running away. So anyways, old Montmartre shut down. Don't know why I'm highlighting that, but because it's a change of subject at least. And La Diva, I'm guessing, is a place where you go to watch people dance. My running is going okay, but my dad is definitely still ahead, Michael. Definitely still ahead. On this side, the public toilets. Just a word of warning, if you go into a public toilet, if somebody comes out of one, let the door close. It needs to go through a cleaning cycle again before you go in. If it doesn't go through the cleaning cycle, you'll be in there for the cleaning cycle and you'll get wet ankles at the very least. So be aware of that. Now, we're coming up on the Moulin Rouge. We'll go ahead and turn this way for those of you who are dying to see Moulin Rouge. Oh, they knocked the sign out of this one. We'll go get a nice view of this. So Moulin Rouge has been open for a long time. I don't remember how long, like 100 years. Not 100 years, is it? Now I can't open Wikipedia to check. Oh, low battery. Oh, good thing we're coming to a close. But this is Blanche. So the station you want to get out here, this station, the sign's been popped out over here. But this is Blanche, like white, basically. And you can get out here and find this really easily. Again, a nasty little Starbucks over there in the corner, and a Buffalo Grill. That's not depressing whatsoever. And a Quick Burger. Quick Burger is a Belgian burger place that is not quick. It's anything but. Very slow, and the burgers are gross. They've been purchased by Burger King though, so theoretically they should be at least relatively saved by them soon. See what happens. But that was how Burger King got into Europe, I think. They're having a lot of trouble getting into Europe. Anyways, Moulin Rouge, and right next to it, woo! Strip for you, Jody. You're gonna have to send me more than £2 for it. Well, hold on. How's this? For £2, I'll show you that much. There is, thank you. For those of you wondering later why I did that, Jody just super chatted me £2. You can send me money while doing this. She just tipped me to strip. That's the first time I've ever stripped for money though, Jody, so that's a first. There you go. This guy up here, yeah, that winky emoji. I know you liked it. So this guy, yeah, Moulin Rouge. That's all I got, really. I always imagined that the dancers, because the dancers, there is a house where a lot of the dancers live together. I always imagined it was this one. Pretty sure it's not that one. 1899, wow, so it is over 100 years old. Thank you, Kevin. I wasn't sure that was correct, but there you go, I should trust myself. So over 100 years old, it's impressive. Anyways, up here, right next to it is La Machine. Machine is a concert club. It's kind of crappy. I mean, it's huge. If there's a good concert going on there, it's great. The only times I've been there was like music. I stayed here until 6 in the morning once, and it was not good. And we lost my friend Guy too, and never found him again. We saw him again days later, but we never found him again that night, which is a problem because he was very infamous for drinking a little bit too much and passing out where the paramedics would find him first. We have a lot of stories about that. So that was one of those nights. But anyways, been to the Machine. My mom doesn't know that story though, I don't think. So there you go, Mom. And then just a couple doors down, don't go to O'Sullivan's, but if you go a few more doors down, you'll find Le Boucan, which is like the horn. And it's really good. A small bar, decent beer, really fun guys that work there, and it's a really fun place. So that right there is a good little walkthrough of La Cité. Moulin Rouge. We ended at Moulin Rouge. We started with Sacre-Coeur. We started with a church and ended a strip club. There you go. That's wholesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you have any thoughts or comments, don't leave them now because we're going to wrap up and they'll be lost forever. But if you come back to this video in like 5 minutes when it's been processed and leave a comment then, let me know what you thought, what you would like to see more of in the future, what kind of things interest you, and I would love to continue wandering around Paris with you just because I love wandering around and exploring this city. So that's that. Thank you for joining us. I better shut this off before my battery dies, and I will see you tomorrow. I got to go home and edit my vlog. I will see you